Hello friends, welcome to Silan Software. My name is Trilochan Parai. In this video, we will see a data analytics project, that is Diwali Sales Data Analysis using Python. So in this project, we will learn how to clean, analyze and visualize sales data. So especially So I have given the focus to EDA, Exploratory Data Analysis, because EDA is one of the core components of data science. Okay, so we will start. First of all, Diwali Sales Dataset I have taken from Kaggle. So guys, this is the link. So if you type Diwali Sales Dataset in Kaggle, so you can go through this link for getting dataset, that is Diwali Sales Data.csv file, and you can download here. So first of all, the dataset we will get from Kaggle. Already I have downloaded. Okay, so whatever the libraries that we have known, that is Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib and Seaborn. So by using these libraries, we will do analysis. So first of all, the libraries I will import NumPy as NP, Pandas as PD, import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, and import Seaborn as SLS. We know NumPy meant for creating one-dimensional and multi-dimensional array. Pandas used for creating data frame. Matplotlib and Seaborn, these two libraries used for data visualization. So this part already we have known. Now I will hit run. So first of all, I imported libraries. Then I will bring a data set to my environment. This is my Google Colab environment. So because I have to create a data frame. So you see how I am bringing the data set. So you click here and then you will go to here. I will click on files and you see there is an upload options. You click here and where you have kept the data set. In my A drive, there is a folder data analysis project. In this folder, I have kept. So you go to that place, you select the dataset.csv file. So click on open, then click OK. And you see in this way, I brought Diwali Sales Data.csv file. So first of all, data set we will bring into Google Colab environment. Now, by taking this CSV file, I will create a data frame. So how to create a data frame? There is a built-in function, that is read_CSV function. It is coming from Pandas. That's why I will invoke by Pandas alias PD. That's why I am writing pd.read_CSV function. So within bracket, dataset name, and another point I have specified, encoding equals to ISO 88591. So what is this? It is what avoiding Unicode decode error. Sometimes one error is coming at the creation of a data frame. Unicode decode error. That means sometimes CSV files have some special characters that UTF-8 cannot read properly. Okay, so Unicode transformation formats. So I have experimented already. I have seen in this case. So if I am not giving this point, then error will arise. That error is Unicode decode error. So what I told, sometimes CSV files have some special characters that UTF-8 cannot read properly. So this ISO 8859-1, so it can handle, okay, this error, or it avoid these errors. That's why I have written. Now head function I have called df.head function. It is representing first 5 number of records. Now I will hit run. You see, so first 5 number of records. So and so many columns: user ID, customer name, product ID, gender, age group, marital status, state, zone, occupation, product category, orders, amount, status, and unnamed one. So like these are the columns that we saw in our data frame. Okay, now we can check what is the shape of the data frame. That means how many number of rows and how many number of columns. So df.shape keyword, I will hit run. So we got 11,251 number of rows and 15 number of columns. Okay, then if I will run a df.columns, so I got these are the only column names. Okay, then we saw in our data frame two column. One is status and one is unnamed one. So these two column, so containing null values actually. Not a single value this column is containing. So we will consider this two column is unnecessarily, so or unnecessary column actually. So what we need to delete. We need to drop this two column because this two column so having no value. Okay. So what I did, so this two column, one is status and one is unnamed one. So I will drop. So that's why. So I dropped two blank columns. So how to drop? There is a drop function. So df, it is a concept of data frame. So df dot drop function within a bracket. So within square bracket, I specified status column and unnamed one column. Then axis equals to 1. Axis equals to 1 means it is representing for removing column. Axis equals to 0 means dropping rows. Axis equals to 1 means dropping columns. In place equals to true means, so another parameter I specified, two parameter I specified inside the drop function. Axis equals to 1 and in place equals to true. So what is the meaning of in place equals to true? In place equals to true means modifying the data frame directly. Okay, so after dropping status column and unnamed one column, so whatever the modified data frame that we will get, so that we will get permanently. Okay, so now in this way we dropped. I will hit run. Then after dropping two column, we will check so whether it is dropped or not. So now again I checked save df.save. You see, so before dropping 11,251 comma 15, here this is number of rows comma 13 column. Before dropping 15, after dropping 13, that means two column permanently dropped. Okay, so I hope everybody is understanding and everybody got clarity. Okay, so then we will move forward. Then if you want to get the information about the data frame, so we will call info function. So that's why I have written df.info function. And you see, this is the information about the data frame. How many columns? Total column is 13 columns. There are 11,251 entries, 0 to this index. So which type of data item? User ID column containing int64 type of data item. Customer name containing object type of data items. So overall, we got the total information about the data frame. Float 64, one type of data item, one column value. Int 64 type of data item, 4 column values is containing. So object type of data item, 8 column is containing. So memory uses this. Overall, this is all about the information about a data of our data frame df. So this part already we have known. Then to know about the statistical information, get statistical information, get statistical. statistical information about data frame. So describe function that we have to call dot t means transpose. So if you will not write t, so you see in this way it is displaying. So these are the column names here it is displaying, but if I will write dot t, I will hit run, then column name here it is displaying. Oh, sorry, column name here it is displaying, and the terminologies count, mean, standard deviation, minimum. So for user ID column, this is the count value, this is the statistical mean value, standard deviation value, minimum value. 25 percentage values are less than from this value in user ID column. 50% values are less than from this column in user ID column. Similarly, 75 percentage values are less than from this column in user ID column. This is the max value. So same way that we will understand for age column, marital status column, orders column, and amount column. So overall describe function, when we are invoking, it is giving some statistical information about our data frame. Then we will go to check null values, check missing values. So for checking missing values, which function we have to call is null function. Okay, so is null function returning a boolean value, true or false. You see, so if I want to check missing values, so you remember which function that we have to call. It is a concept of data frame. Df dot data frame name df dot is null function. If I will hit run, you see false, false, false. So false means no missing value, true means missing value. So we will check. So if we will add dot sum function, so each column wise it will display what, how many number of missing values. Okay, so if I will hit run, you see, so user id 0 means the column user id having no missing values, the customer name column having no missing values. So in this way, product id column having no missing values. Okay, so in this way, and we saw the column amount having 12 missing values. Okay, so here we saw we got 12 missing values we got in amount column. Okay, so then the concept is saying once in a data frame we are getting null values or missing values, immediately we have to clean it, which is called as data cleaning. We have to drop that null values. Okay, so how to handle with missing value, how to drop null values. Okay, so there is a function drop now function. Okay, that is called data cleaning. So drop now. Okay, you remember drop now function. So data frame name dot drop now inflash equals to true. So currently I was telling inflash is equal to true means, so it will modify the data frame what directly. So now I will call dropna function. I will hit run. Then after dropna function execution, calling execution, then we will check save. And you see, so 12, you see 12 number of what records dropped, because before that 11,251 number of rows, 13 number of columns. When 12 records dropped, then you see now the shape of data frame is 11,239 number of rows and 13 number of columns. So I hope everybody is understanding. Okay, so we saw missing values in our data frame, then immediately we will drop that missing values by invoking drop now function. Then we will go to the next point here. Just one point here, what I have changed the data type. Okay, so amount is a column. Okay, so amount column, you see amount column containing some float values. So I will change into int values. Okay, so why I am changing the data type of amount column. Okay, so if the values will be the form of a whole number. Okay, so for the analyzing, for in further analysis will be better, and any manipulation we will do, we will get better result also. Okay, so here what I have done, I have changed the data type of amount column. So amount column of data frame df. So I will write in this way, df of amount column dot how to change the data type. So which function I will call for this arch type function. Okay, you remember how to change the data type of a column. For this, one built-in function that we have to call, that is arch type function, and target type I specified int, so it will convert into int. Okay, so now I will assign amount column. df of amount is, so changing the type into int. You see, I will hit run. So after that, so I will check df of amount or d types. So I got int 64. Okay. So once data types changed, then for clarity, so I checked, I verified by using d types keyword. So df of amount, that means amount column of data frame dot d types. So I will hit run. So I got int 64. That means now the amount column data type changed into int 64. Okay. So I hope everybody is understanding. Then we will start data analysis or exploratory data analysis. Exploratory. Explore. Exploratory. Exploratory data analysis. Okay, so first of all, I brought columns. I brought columns of my data frame DF. Okay, so first of all, by taking the gender column, okay, because gender column containing two unique values, one is male and one is female. So by taking gender column values, we will do analysis. So first of all, what I have done, one plot I have created. So which plot? So one count plot. So there is a point of Seaborn actually. For this, one count plot function. So returning, or it is creating a bar plot actually, showing the count of each category. So category means here we have written x equals to gender. That means we are plotting the gender column values on the x-axis, and we have written data equals to df. So we are using the data frame df. Okay, so result is what? It is creating a bar plot actually, and there is a built-in function count plot. For this built-in function count plot function, we are invoking count plot function is coming from Seaborn. That's why it is invoking by Seaborn alias SNS. For displaying the plot, I have called show function. It is coming from pyplot. That's why it is invoking by plt. So I wrote plt.show function. You see one bar plot is creating, and you see in x-axis gender column, one is female and one is male. So count plot, counting. Okay. So it is counting of each category. Okay, one is female and one is male. If I want to exact what exact number, how many number of females and how many number of males, So you see female within 7,000 to 8,000, 7,500 to 8,000, and here 3,000 to 4,000, but exact value that we can display also. You see what I have written. So by taking this, so currently whatever the bar plot that I got, so that I will assign in a variable. Let the variable name is ax. Okay. So what I will write. So here I have written a for loop. Okay, for loop. So here what I have written for bars in ax dot containers. So what is the meaning? So the value of this will assign in bars, then loop body will execute. So what is ax dot containers? It is a list of bar container objects. Each bar container holds the actual bars that make up the chat actually. So since we have one count plot, ax dot containers will usually have one container holding all the bars for that plot. Okay, so body is what? Ax dot bar label, bar underscore label is a function within a bracket bars. This bars is the low variables. So ax dot bar label function takes the bars and adds text labels on the top, and then showing the height, then showing the count of each bar. For example, if male bar height is 50, so it will display 50 on the bar. So now we will check. So I will hit run. So you see female 7,832 and male is 3,407. Okay, so we know that in Python how the for loop will execute or what is the flow control. Okay, so whatever the plot outputs that I assigned in a variable ax. Okay, ax dot containers. So it is a list. It is representing a list of bar container objects. So all will assign in bars, then body will execute. So body is what? Ax dot bar label function within a bracket bars. So what is the meaning of bar label function? Again, I am repeating, takes the bars and adds text labels on the top. Okay, so this is a for loop. The value of ax dot containers will come to bars, then body will execute. Okay, in this way. So here count plots ax dot containers and bar underscore labels. Okay, so overall some point that we knew, and we saw. So when I executed, so I got female 7,832. It counted. This plot is analyzing this plot. From this plot, what we are observing, and male is 3,407. Okay, then we will go to the next point. You see what I have written. One new data frame I have created. So right hand output is assigned in left hand variable sales general. So it is a data frame. So what I have written, df dot group by within bracket gender, comma as index equals to false. So gender means one is category, one is female and one is male. Okay, so female. So how many amounts they have spent, or males how much amount they have spent. So group by function meaning is what? Df dot group by one that I am explaining. Mindfully listen. So group by function. So groups the data frame by the values in the gender column. Okay. So all rows with the same gender, that is female or male, collected into groups. Then as index equals to false. What is the meaning of as index of equals to false? Meaning is the resulting grouped object will still have a gender as a regular column instead of making get the data frame index. Again, I'm repeating, as index equals to false means, so what what it is representing, the resulting grouped object will still have a gender as a regular column. So no new data frame index will create. So that's why I told the resulting grouped object will still have a gender as a regular column instead of making it the data frame index. Okay. Now, so df.groupby function within a bracket I specified gender as index or false, that we know. Over the column amount dot sum function, definitely after grouping we select the amount column and apply sum function to each groups. Okay, that means we added of the total amount for each gender. Okay, so then ascending equals to by equals to, okay, then after applying the sum function dot sort values function, by equals to amount, ascending equals to false. What is the meaning? So this sorts the results by the amount column. Ascending equals to false, meaning is what? Descending order means highest amount will display first. So whatever right hand side it executed, and I will assign the output in a variable sales general. Now sales general, it will what? It is nothing but a data frame. Okay, so you see, I will hit run and you see, so I got gender, one is female, one is male, amount is this. Okay, so sales general, so what looking like a data frame, and it contains so female amount and male amount. Okay, so I hope everybody got clarity. Then by taking the value of sales general, this data frame, whatever I got as a result, then I will create a bar plot. So there is a function, bar plot function, which is coming from Seaborn. That's why I will invoke by Seaborn alias SNS. So I wrote sns.barplot. So for creating a bar plot, so we need what x-axis data items and y-axis data items. So that's why I wrote x equals to gender, y equals to amount value, and data equals to sales general. For creating a bar plot, so minimum three what parameter is mandatory. One is x-axis, one is y-axis, one is data equals to data frame. But here data frame we have taken sales general. Now for displaying the plot, I called show function. I will hit run. Okay, so you see, so I got, okay, female amount is higher than male amount actually. So that's why we got an insight, we got the clarity, we got a point. What we observed from the above plots, we got clarity that most of the buyers are females, and even the purchasing power of females are greater than males. This is one analysis that we got. So this is the first analysis, okay, based on the gender column. So what we got, gender, the column gender, so having two values, one is female and one is male. So female buyer is more than male buyer. So how I got, here we got, so female amount value, so is greater than male amount value. So first of all, what I did, I counted how many number of females and how many number of males by invoking count float function, and then exactly the value that we got by executing a for loop. Okay, then so once I counted number of female and number of males, then I group by taking the gender column values female and male. So on the amount column, I applied some function, then I sorted according to the descending order, and we got this result. Whatever the result, that I assigned in a data frame. Let my data frame name is sales general. Then by taking this data frame, I created a bar plot, and from this plot, I got clarity. So most of the buyers are females, and even the purchasing power of females are greater than males. One analysis that we got. Okay, so I hope everybody is understanding. Then we will go to the next analysis. Okay, so first of all, again, I brought all the columns of data frame into my picture. So now, so next analysis, we will consider age group. Okay, so gender of female and male, but one column, age group. So age group, you see the data frame age group 26 to 35, 0 to 17. So we will do analysis. So which age group so has purchased? So we will check. So then, okay. So here, same way in which currently we did in which way. Same way, first of all, I will call count plot because count plot function counting. Okay, data equals to df, my data frame, x equals to age group. Hue parameter, I have specified gender. That means hue parameter purpose is what? In my plot, the value of gender, that is male and female, it will display. Same way, so for loop, I have written. So the value of ax dot containers will assign to bars, then loop body will execute. Body is ax dot bar label. Bar label function representing what? The exact value. Okay, it will display. Okay, ax dot containers value will assign in bars, then loop body will execute. Already we have studied in which way or what is the flow control of Python for loop. Okay, now I will hit run. And you see, so you see just, so this color is female and this color is male. You see, 26 to 35, this age group, and female number is 3269, and male number is 1272. 0 to 17, female is 162, male is 134. So from this plot, clearly it is identifying, or clearly we are observing. So in the group 18 to 25, these are the female 1305, male is 574. Similarly, 51 to 55 group, number of female, number of male, 46 to 50, this is group number of female, number of male. So clearly it is identifying. First of all, I counted. Okay, so based on the age group, okay, how many number of female and how many number of males. Then same way, okay, so df group function. So I grouped based on the age group values as index equals to false. Yes, so age group as a regular column instead of making it the data frame index. So we considered on the amount column, then I applied some function by taking the amount value, I applied some function, then I arranged in the descending order. So that for this, another function I have called sort values by amount ascending equals to false. That means I arranged the values in descending order, and whole whatever the output I assign in a data frame. Let my data frame name is sales age. So whatever the data frame I got, sales age. So by taking this, I created a bar plot, bar plot function, x equals to age group, y equals to amount, data equals to sales age. Now I will hit run. Okay, so you see, also you can show the function plt.show function. Okay, so I will hit run. So you see, so highest group, what the age group 26 to 35. So 26 to 35, you see from the above plot we analyzed most of the buyers are the age group of 26 to 35 years female. Okay, 26 to 35. Then second 36, the age group 36 within 36 to 45. So in this group, what most of the buyers. Okay, so from this clearly we got another what insights. We did analysis from the above plot. We analyzed most of the buyers are of age group 26 to 35 years female. Use female this color. Okay, female this blue color. Male is orange color. So two analysis we got. So first we saw most of the buyers are female. Now we got another insights. So most of the buyers are age group 26 to 35 years. Okay, this is another analysis. Then we will go to the next point. So state, there is a column state. First of all, I will bring all the columns of data frame and one column state. Which column? Which state? Okay, so has purchased highly, so in comparison with the other states. So that's why one question that I created a total number of orders, or I want to see top 5 states, okay, with respect to orders or with respect to purchase order. Okay, 5, or you can see the 10, that will depend upon you. So same way, so df dot group by, so first of all by taking the state column, so I grouped as index equal false, taking the order columns by order column values that we brought into my picture, and I applied some function, then I arranged in descending order. Just I am adding dot head of 5. Head of 5 means because my question is total number of orders from top 5 states, so that's why within head function I specified 5. If I will add 10, then 10 states. If I write 6 states. Okay, so now then I created a bar plot before creating bar plot or before invoking bar plot function. I set actually this line is representing what this line is representing set. This is a Seaborn setting to control the size of the plot actually. This figure dot fixed size 15,15 means, so this 15 is a width and this is height 15 inch, height is 5 inch actually. So it is a Seaborn setting actually. This is a Seaborn setting to control to the size of the plot actually. Then if I will hit run, and you see, so Uttar Pradesh, UP, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, top 5. So if you will see top 5 states actually. Okay, so UP, Maharashtra, because total number of orders from top 5 states. So UP have given the highest order, then second highest Maharashtra, third highest Karnataka, fourth highest Delhi, fifth highest Madhya Pradesh. So in this way that I got top 5 states with respect to orders. So this is another insight that I got. Then we will do analysis by taking marital status column. One column marital status, you see there is a column marital status in our data frame. Okay, so by taking marital status column, same way, so same style, same way that we are writing. So first of all, count plot. Okay, in case of gender column, I invoked count plot. In case of state also, I invoked count plot. In case of age group column, that I invoked count plot. Okay, so based on the column that we are doing analysis. Now first of all, count plot I am creating. So for this count plot function that I am invoking by Seaborn alias SNS, Okay, data equals to data frame, x equals to marital status. In x-axis marital status value that it will display, and I assigned in a variable ax. Okay, so one for loop that same way, the for loop we have executed, the value of ax dot containers will assign in bars, then body will execute. Okay, so it will display. So I will hit run, the label will display, means exact number is displaying. You see, so marital status. So one is 0 and one is 1. Okay. So we have to consider. So 0 means what? 0 means married and 1 means unmarried. Here we have considered. So we have considered 0 means married, 6518, 6518 married, 4721 unmarried. First of all, so exact number, exact level that we got for married and for unmarried. Okay, then group by function I will call. So df dot group by function, by taking marital status value I grouped. Okay, and also gender column also I have taken, because marital status married and unmarried, then by taking male and female. So as index equals to false, taking or considering amount column, and I applied the sum function, and whatever the value that generated, so we arranged in descending order. So we have written sort values function. The same point, this line is repeating group by function, as index equals to false. One column we are considering sum function I am applying, then sort values function we are applying. That means we are arranging the data items, whatever it is generating, so according to descending order, and I will assign in a data frame. Let my data frame, output data frame is sales 1. Then whatever the data frame we are getting, suppose here sales 1 I have taken, by taking this data equals to sales 1, so we are creating a bar plot. So sns dot bar plot function, data equals sales 1, x equals to marital status, y equals to amount, and hue equals to gender. Hue parameter means gender value, female and male, it is displaying in the plot. To displaying the plot, I call show function. Now I will hit run. You see gender, this is female and this is male. Okay, so marital status 0 means married, 1 means unmarried. Okay, so female, from this plot it is clearly what observing. So female, so what this is the female married, so what the married, 0 means married, 1 means unmarried. So number of females is more than males in case of married and in case of unmarried. So you see, from the above visualization, we analyzed most of the buyers are married. Most of the buyers, this is the buyers are married. So married means married. This is the married woman, and they have high purchasing power. Okay, so 0 means married. This is a female, this is a male. 1 means unmarried. This color is the female, and this is the male. So that's why we got another insights. We got analysis. So most of the buyers are married women, and they have high purchasing power. Okay, so I hope everybody is understanding. So first, by taking gender column, by taking age group column, by taking state column, by taking marital status column, one by one, that we are analyzing. Then we will consider occupation column. Okay, so first of all, again I brought all the columns, and in columns, so one column you see occupation. Okay, so the buyer occupation, so we will do analysis. So which type of employees, okay, so they have purchased more and more, so that we will set. So here first of all, so we have set This is a Seaborn setting, width and height. And first of all, same things. So any column we are considering, first of all, we are invoking count plot function. So we are counting and we are assigning in a variable AX. So same way one for loop I am using, I will hit on UC. So it is displaying. Okay. So based on the occupation column values, healthcare, then government employees, some person who are working in healthcare, in government, in automobile sector, in construction, food processing, lawyer, media, retail, IT sector. Okay, so IT sector 1583. So from this quite plot, it is clearly identifying actually which occupation. Okay, so IT sector, the buyer is what IT sector employees have taken have purchased more and more. The same point that after getting this plot, so we know that group by function I will call. So I am grouping based on the occupation column as index clause, index equals to false, considering amount column, applying sum function and whatever the value generating. So arranging in the descending order and it will assign in data frame that cells to. So whatever the data frame cells to that we are getting. So by taking the cells to data frame that we are creating a bar plot, it is a Seaborn setting. So width is 20 inch, height is 5 inch, and bar plot I am creating for this bar plot function that I am invoking by Seaborn alias SNS. Okay, so within a bracket data equals to cells to x equals to occupation and y equals to amount. Okay, in x-axis occupation values, y-axis amount values. By taking that and also data, we are considering cells 2. Cells 2 is the output data frame for this. Okay, so by this then show function I call for displaying the plot, and we will see from this plot what we are observing. You see IT sector. Okay, you see IT sector, most of the buyers what working in IT sectors. Then healthcare, then aviation, then banking, then government in this way. So from this plot we are observing. So you see from the above visualization, we analyzed most of the buyers working in IT, healthcare and aviation sector. Okay. So another analysis we got based on the occupation column. Occupation column that we analyzed and we found most of the buyers, okay, working in IT sector first, then health sector, then aviation sector. Okay, so I hope everybody is understanding. Okay, then we will go to the last analysis. So next column I will consider as product. I brought the column of the data frame. So we same way count plot I will call data equals df product category. Product, one column product. This is a setting of Seaborn, and so I assign in a variable ax or object. So ax dot containers, the value of ax dot containers will come to bars variable. The body will execute. It is representing what the labels or the numbers of. So it's what products you see. Product auto, hand and power tools, stationery. Okay, footwear and shoes, furniture, food. Okay, clothing. So these are the various products actually, and so by executing the for loop, it is leveled. What clearly it is leveled actually. Okay, so now same way. So taking this product category column, I grouped as index equals to false. Okay, so considering amount column, applying sum function, whatever the value generated, I arranged in the form of descending order. So let it whole output assigned in a data frame cells 3. And whatever the I got, then by taking data equals to cells 3, I am creating a bar plot by invoking bar plot function. That's why I'm writing sns.workfloat function within bracket data equals to sales 3, x equals to product category column, y equals to amount column. Now plt.show function for displaying the plot, and you see, so we analyzed food, that most of the sold products are from food. From the above visualization, we analyzed that most of the sold products are from food. Okay, so from product category, so that we analyzed, okay, most of the sold products are from food. So this is, guys, this is all about Diwali Sales Data Analysis. Okay, by taking Diwali Sales Data.csv file. Okay, so overall, what we got, we performed data cleaning and data manipulation. We performed EDA using NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn libraries. Okay, so based on the gender column, we analyzed, then taking age group column, taking state column, taking a marital status column, taking product category columns. Okay, so taking occupation columns. So we did analysis. So I hope a vast idea. I hope that everybody got. Okay, so this is all about data analysis with Diwali Sales Dataset using Python.